Hello simple-minded human beings. I could introduce myself, but I don't want to. Today I will be making a brief discussion about why digital art still counts as real art. Yes, there are people who still think digital art isn't real art, and if you are one of those people, I will make sure you never see the light of day ever. Before we get into it, we need an idea of what art is. Art in a whole is just basically the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination. Typically in a visual form such as painting or sculpture, producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. Thanks Google. Basically it's a piece that's coming from the creator's inner imagination onto a canvas sketchbook to make a visual artwork that's either beautiful or conveys a powerful message. So with that out of the way, I have a question to ask for those who believe in this stupid idea: what is real art, and what is fake art? To me, how I think they see real art is using actual equipment. You're using real paint, paintbrushes, paper, pencils, crayons and markers, but the problem is that's not the case. Now that we know what art means, we can safely say that yes, digital art does indeed count as real art. With digital art, the only difference is, you're not buying the paints, you're not sharpening your pencil, you're not using a sheet of paper. Unless you're printing out your artwork. But basically, it's not physical. Yes, there are some added luxuries like layers and the selection tool, and many others, but you're still doing most of the work. Besides, what's the deal if it's a bit easier to deal with? Literally us humans are always inventing things that help make other things much easier to deal with. Besides, if a thing was created to help make something easier while not losing the quality of your work, I do not see the harm of taking that opportunity. But even if digital does make a few things easier on us, it's still a very difficult thing to do. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to call the teacher over just because I am too stupid to even understand the most simplistic of tasks.
Define real art. If digital art is not real art because you use the help of a screen, then watercolor would not be real art because it is the help of water. And paintings in general would not be real art because the artist uses the help of paint. For art to be considered real, we should just rip off our skin to use as a canvas and drain our blood to use as paints. Because the only thing real and made entirely by ourselves about it would be our body.
You think you're a strong boy, but I am stronger!
And in the end, I think we can all agree that I wasted my life making this just so I can have a decent mark in this class before I start crying about how in the end it didn't even matter cause I was doomed to fail in the very beginning of entering this class.
Factory.